I'm a 25-year-old gamer and gym rat. This is the busiest Christmas Eve of my life. The morning starts by trimming my caveman beard. And now that I'm watching this back, I really got to take care of that mullet. Then I head to the kitchen to grab my prep protein oats. I've had this breakfast every day for years, and I don't plan on stopping. Then I went to go check on my child, and after she promptly assaulted me, she started snacking on her toes. I figured I'd better leave her be and go ahead and get my pre-workout potion going. We got 2 scoops of dextrose, some stim-free pre-workout, and a dash of Himalayan pink salt. Carbs, electrolytes, and pump ingredients. What else could you need? Today I had an upper session, and I was really stoked because this was the first time I decided to max out the pec deck machine. I've been grinding this for months, slowly increasing one weight stack at a time, and we got it for 9 reps. Then onto a single arm tricep pushdown. I really don't ever give form advice, but if anything but the forearm and elbow are moving, then you gotta chill out, lower the weight, and let the triceps actually do the work. Then it's on to a bit of posing practice because I still plan to compete in September of next year. Cool, we're back home and I've got my work cut out for me. I gotta make sure that workout is worthwhile though, with some post-workout nutrition, 6 eggs with some ketchup, because ketchup with eggs is good. And then those protein oats from earlier this morning, yeah, that was my last one, so I gotta prep some more so I can wake up Christmas Day with the best breakfast of them all. At this point, my wife texted me she gets off in 2 hours. I still haven't even wrapped her gift, so I gotta get going. I feel like I did a pretty good job this year. Every previous year, we usually give each other lists, but this year I said, nah, no lists. I'm just gonna pay attention and get you stuff that I know that you want. I always make sure to pair the gifts with a heartfelt note, and this year is no exception. Awesome, that wasn't too troubling, so next I go on and film a video idea that I've had for a couple weeks now. It has to do with my 2 handheld gaming devices, but I'm not gonna spoil it. Anyway, my wife got home around this point, and she told me she was super in the mood for my famous gluten-free chicken pasta, so I said, sure, I like to cook for you, and it gives me an excuse to play some ball pit while the water boils. I absolutely hate cooking with every fiber of my being, but with a recipe this good and a wife as pretty as she is, it makes it pretty easy to want to get it done. You can't forget the mandatory first bite dink, and yeah, it was just as good as the last 6 times we've had it this month. We like to double our homemade pasta dates as a movie night. We are always on the lookout for a good thriller. If you know any, please let me know. Last but not least, I hop in bed, sip on my nightly protein shake, play some more games on my Steam Deck. If you made it this far, your Christmas Eve and life probably looks pretty similar to this. So why don't you go ahead and give me a follow so we can grind and game together. Merry Christmas, guys. I love you.